Hi there. Welcome to Deb's Thing. This is Debbie, and I'm here to show you how to make my original design embroidery. It was previewed in part 2 of my original design collection as 5i. Now, this is the one that was previewed, and this is the one I just made, and I love the design. That there are a couple things I like better than the other concerning the color scheme. I think the dark green here is too similar to the dark blue, but I like the light stitches here, this embroidery, against the dark as opposed to the darker color with a lighter background. I really like the special edition metallic colors. And then on this green here, I like the green, except these were a little thinner and didn't have the tightness, so I think it looks a little sloppier than the dark green here. So with that said, I'm going to use for the dark blue, or the mango, I'm going to use this shade of green, which is one of the greens in the camouflage pink. And for the purple here, or the neon green here, I will be using the metallic white. And then for the centers, I am going to be using the darker pink in the camouflage pink mix. So here we go. This one is a little complicated. The looping back is a little confusing, but we will prevail. I will go slowly and refer to my notes as I have to, and as needed rather. So we are going to place our first extension band here for later use. And then we are going to do our first setup, which will be, I think it takes like takes a few steps. I lost count. It's too many. So anyways, we're going to go 1, 2, the color A, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we're kind of making like a square C, and then we are going to repeat it in mirror image on this side. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You're definitely going to want quite a few of these. Not a lot, but you know, you have to do this about 4 or 5 times, so you need a few of these. Okay, now this, we're going to place the B bands next, but this last, or actually the first or the last when you're looping back, it's going to be placed this way, and it's different the rest of the times. So you're going to this is 7, band 7, band 8, band 9, and then going back to color A, band 10. So we are going to do this again. We're going to 7, 8, oops, did that, 9, 10, please, I hope that was on screen. So, in case this got off the screen, we did the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 around here, and then we did the green 6 around here. Then we placed this band, B color, and this band, then this band, and then back to the A color on top. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we will take our third color, and this will be number 11, 12, 13, 14, and then twist it and roll it on top, or twist it like this and place it in the middle. So you want to cap the center of the third color, color C. So after that, our sequence of bands will be 8. That was just to get it set up. So we are going to do A1, A2, A3, A4, and then on this side, A1, A2, A3, A4. And now the B colors are going to be placed a little differently. Instead of it starting here, we're going to be starting, this is B5, B6, B7, A8. So then we will do B5, B6, B7, A8. Wait till you see the loop back pattern. I mean, it gets into a rhythm once you know it, but it took me a while to figure out how to do this and make it look the way I wanted to and not have it fall apart because it wasn't looped properly. And then we will do the center. So there's 8, this will be C9, C10, C11, C12, and then I'll call the cap C13. And this is, these are what I just did up the side and in the center, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the 4 on the center and the cap. That's how we'll do it. So I will do it one more time and let you finish the rest. So we're going to do 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A, and then do it on the other side. 1A, 2A, 3A, 4A. And then you will take your B colors, B5, B6, B7, A8, B5, B6, B7, A8. Oops, where am I? A8. Then we'll do the C colors. C9, C10, C11, C12, and the cap is C13. So we will have 1, 2, 3 more sets like that, and yeah, you will do, it'll be the same with each segment. So there you have it. You can rewind and hear the sequence of these two sections if you need to, and then we will get on with the precarious looping sequence. Now that we have all the bands placed, we have to place our cap on this end center post. Just double it over any way you prefer. Twist it like this and stretch it over. And we're ready to turn it around and start looping it back. I actually really love this color, white, green, and pink. it's just very appealing to me. So we are going to do the first section to get this, beginning bands done, and then after this it'll be an 8 sequence for each segment up until the last, which will be 7. So I will try to go slowly and work it out with you. Let's see. Okay, you know what? I think here, let's see. Oh, I know. I was forgetting the. That's why I got this track. I was not following my instructions. The first thing we're going to do is loop out the 4 pink bands from the center, and you reach in and you go and grab the top one. And now I found that if you don't hold on to that cap, it likes to pop off. So the way I placed mine, that was on the top, and then this one, and then up. It's kind of in a counterclockwise position. I'll show one more and then let you do the other side. What's it? 1, 2, other 4 segments. Okay. Reach down, holding your cap in place with another finger, your thumb. Okay, if that happens, real simple, just take off the cap, put the band back on, and try again. But there you have it, it likes to come off. Sometimes you push it, stay in place, press this down if you need more room. So that's the first one, the second, third. You just do it in order of whichever's on top. Alrighty? So that was the easy part. Actually, none of it is really hard except paying attention to the order that the bands must go in, which doesn't make a lot of sense unless you're the one that spent hours trying to figure out how to make it make sense. Anyways, there you have the middle section done. And so now we will go in, and this is the band that's on the top, so I'm going to reach down and grab that A-colored band and bring it over. And I'm just going to go, it's going to take a little longer this way, but to prevent confusion, I am just going to mirror each step. Oops, sorry. Because I don't pay attention to the little green arrows I have showing my center.
Okay, so that was 1, 2, and then you're going to reach in and grab this green band. You can hold down the pink bands because they do tend to pop off. Then you go on this side and do the same, bring it down to its base. And then you reach down and grab this and bring it over to that peg. Reach all the way down and grab that. Then we will reach down and grab the green right here and bring it straight forward and do the same on the other side. Then we'll grab the top B color, which should be this one right here, on each side. And then we will grab the A and bring it straight forward. Oops. Okay, this is. Now we are going to the center here, where you have the greens going across. You reach down and grab the top one, which for me goes in this direction. So then I will do the same in the opposing direction. Now, next step is to reach up here and bring this A band down. Hold pink bands in place if you need to. And then we'll take the B color and bring it up. I'm not really doing a count off here because this is like the setup one. There's extra steps in it. Okay. Then we'll reach down here, the A, and bring it out. Reach down, grab that bottom A, and bring it out. Let's see, and then we have this final B band and bring it there to its post. Okay, you might want to push these down as you go along because it gets a little crowded. Okay, now we will do the 8-step sequence, which we will do up to this last section here, I think. Yeah, I don't know. I'm going to help you through it. So we're going to do 1 and 1. Two, and continue here, grab that top B band, that's 2. Then reach over here and take the next A band up, that's 3. 3. Then you reach down here, grab the top A, 4. 4, and reach over here, this is 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, and lastly 8. Okay. So once again, it is A1, A1, B2, B2, A3, A3, A4, A4, A5, A5, B6, B6, A7, A7, and B8. A1, A1, B2, B2, A3, A3, A4, A4. I know this is redundant, but we're getting close to done. A5, and since this is an unusual sequence, I don't want you to get too confused or lost. A5, B6, B6, A7, A7, and then B8. And a lot of the reason in the unusual sequence is in order for the embroidery pattern to look like it does. And then of course the ones that seem out of sequence are actually needed, like the coming back of the A here needs to come this way, so that then when you take this one over, this one locks that one in. Oh, really good. Next section. A1, A2, or A1, A1, B2, B2, A3, A3, A4, A4, B5, oops, B5, A6, A6, right, yeah, I'm sorry, it was A7, right? Yes, I'm sorry, it was A7, and B8. Oh, I didn't miss anything, did I? I don't think I did. I think I was just losing count. So it looks okay to me. So let's move on to the next section. We will find out when we pull it apart if I messed up. Okay, A1, A1, oh shoot, did. I forgot that one. Ah, okay. Hopefully you guys are smarter than me. And I've got you back out of this a little bit. This one back. So that's the easiest. That goes there. Like this loosens it up. So remember this one here, you're going to pull down on the bottom. So let's do it on this side. Oops. Take this one, put it back on here. Put a loosen the tension so that you can bring this one back down on the very bottom. Okay, so is that all we have to do? Right. Okay. Then we have to take this one off because this was 6. Oh no. Ah! Have to take this one off. I'm so sorry, folks. I was ready to get myself out of whack a little bit. So hopefully you're understanding what I'm doing. I'm just putting them back where they came from. The only little bit of trouble we're going to have right here is coming. This band right here, this one right here, this needs to be made so it goes underneath so we can grab it again. And this is what I've seen other people do who've gotten mixed up, is you just kind of loosen it up and go around the peg and it comes into place. So, that didn't mess you up. We are going to reach here and go back to A5, holding it down, then you go to B6. The only trouble you might have is A7 right here, is trying to find that one. It should have made its way back down to the bottom. So backwards. So if it was still messed up, just like, you know, you just go backwards. The last thing you looked on, you put it back and try to work it down to where it came from. And if you remember, this one has to be on the bottom. That's why it's looping this way to hold everything together, which is why this one had to go first, so that okay, now we can do 8. Okay, if you guys get really messed up with this, let me know and I will redo it, but you know, I've gotten so far. Okay, now let me see, the final sequence for this last section is going to be a little different. This one isn't quite down. There you go. And now you can see that it's all the way at the bottom. So we're going to do A1. A1. B2, here, A3, B4. And this is why at the beginning the sequence is placing the bees was different. Is So we can do this one, and that one. B4, B5, and of course we can't go out because then we'll kind of, then where are we? So on this last set of greens, we are going towards the center so we can hold it all together. I sure hope that wasn't too confusing. I mean it was, but I hope my backing out wasn't overly confusing. Alright, now on to, there it is, my extension. I don't, as you've seen, this is not my first video you've watched. This first video of mine that you've watched, I like my, where's my little clip? Oh, not my clip off with all that movement. I like my clip in the middle on my wrist, on the underside. I find 10 total extensions, this is being one and the cap being another. Having it placed in here already makes it easier than having to wind it through, drag it through here. So it's already halfway done. Pull it out, place your band on the hook, turn your hook upside down, leaving a little bit of slack. Just drag that band through the two loops, turn it back around and down, pull it through, hook up, place the band. If you want to do your whole extension on one end like this, that's fine. That's 4. And this will be number 5 on the side. I then stick my fingers in here to hold it taut so that I can take my clip and pop it on. Now my bracelet is fairly safe from accidentally unraveling, and so I need to ease it off to keep it from distorting. All I'm doing is, instead of pulling it all off from the top down, I'm just easing the tension gradually by pulling it off each peg. Ooh, that was fast. Oh, I'm gonna like the color of this one. Oh, this is pretty, I can just tell. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love this, I love this, I love this. I've got another name that I've set aside for my bracelets. I'm trying to come up with clever names and whatnot, and that name would have been really good if I had seen this one. But there you have it. What do I call this? I'm so tired. Embroidery. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yay! Yay! I really like this. This one came out right. It has the lighter embroidery set with a distinctive darker backdrop so that it stands out. I mean, there's no missing that. The purple stands out against the mango, but I just like this one. Okay, let's finish up real quick. Keeping the arrows pointing towards you, place however many bands you need to finish your extension. There's 4 for me. And then you find your cap, stretch it, place it over this band, this peg, stretch it out so you have easy access, and loop it up. There's somebody at my door, so I have to hurry because they want in my room. Okay, hold this down, just pull that off, grab your clip, stretch this out, pop it on, And there you have embroidery. If you like this design,
Feel free to like the video and share it with your friends, and if you'd like to see more of my original designs, be sure to subscribe to Deb's thing. Oh, I like that one so much. Thank you very much for watching. Bye.